Hey there, everybody. This is the Deplorable Chicano. Well, I'm sitting out here at night in lovely Wyoming right now. A little cold outside. On my way out to Utah, drop a load off, and then head out to Vegas and go pick up the old wife. She's been there for the past 3 months. She has that Parkinson's, so my daughter been taking care of her for a while, and now it's my turn. Yeah, so I'll get on out there, pick her up, bring her home. This might be my last week over the road. As you notice, I have not been making any type of videos or anything lately, and because we've been busy, I haven't had a chance to stop do anything, and I haven't been by the house to pick up anything new so I can make a video. And yesterday I just so happened to be going by the house. I figured, you know what, screw it, go home and I'm gonna spend the night there, and I'll grab at least one, bring out, make a video of it. I should be at my daughter's on Thursday or Friday, and maybe I'll make one over there, because I got a few weapons and a gun safe out there in Vegas. Got quite a bit of them. So maybe I'll stop. If I have enough time, I might be able to spend the weekend there, I'm not sure. But if I do, I'll go ahead and grab something, and I'll even show you something I bought for my granddaughter, that maybe you guys will like. But anyways, I brought out my Smith & Wesson SD9. It's not the VE. They made the VE, and this is the regular SD9. Probably can't see too well. Let me see if I can add some light to this show. Oh, let's see. Trying to dim it down. Yeah, there we go. That helps a little bit. I got another flashlight up here that does have a dimming mode. There it is. I think that's a little bit too bright. You can see I got my little tactical lights here. Let's see how that works out. Yeah, I think that looks pretty decent. But here it is. Smith & Wesson SD9. It's a great shooter, really good. I've had it for about 2 or 3 years, I guess. And for a while, I used to carry this one around quite a bit. I bought this little doodad holster for it. Yeah, it's a holster. It's made by a company called Stinger Tactical. It's Stinger Tactical Incorporated. But you can order that on Amazon. I think that's where I got it for about like 60 or 70 bucks, somewhere around there. But that was a couple of years ago, so might have gone up, might have gone down. They might not have anymore, I don't know. But here's how the holster works. You got that little clip right there, so you can use it for your inner waistband. If you want to carry IWB, you just slide it down there and it goes around your pants and your belt. There is a little roller thing that goes in there, which I don't use. I don't know where it's at anyways, but it's supposed to make it more tighter onto your belt, but I found it always tight enough. You know, so I mean, heck, you got it down your pants. You know, how much more tighter you need it. But this is a holster you never have to take off. It's always with the gun, always. You know, all you do is get your finger like that, then flick it around, and it will stay like that even while you're shooting. And it does come with a green dot, as you can see right here. So you get kind of a 2-in-1 or 3-in-1, you know, because it's a pretty cool little get up, you know. I like it, you know. Yes, I've had it for a couple of years. I don't know why I never ordered any others, but it does have an on and off switch right here, and right here is the battery compartment. You know, so if you got your light on, you just hit that little switch there. Let's see which way it goes. There it is. See, it turns off. You got your battery there, but if you got the light on, all you got to do is close it. And there's a little button right here. You just press that little button, close it, and see it's off. And then if you want it on, you just open it up. Boom, there it is. That's all you got to do. Love it. It's actually really cool. I should have ordered more, but I didn't. My bad. It screws right onto the Picatinny rail. This gun does have a Picatinny rail, you know, and it mounts on just like any other light, you know, that you have dealt with in the past. And by the way, I gotta make my disclosure. It is empty, as you could tell. Let's see here. We'll get this flashlight and put it down the barrel. Yeah, you can see it's empty. Nothing in it. You know, nothing in there. This gun does come with 2 stainless steel magazines, 16 round magazines. It does come with them. Of course, I went into Cabela's and ended up buying a couple more. You know, they were pretty cheap, like 25 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. They weren't that bad. I did paint the sides, you know, the grip, and also the finger pads on both sides, just to add a little bit more extra color to it, because it's looking kind of dull to me. I don't know why, but I like the black and coyote tan and OD tan together. I always thought that was a cool colors. You know, you add black onto them, makes it that much more cooler. This gun, the mag release, which is right here, I like how it's set up because it has this little cover, so that way your thumb doesn't accidentally hit the mag release while you're shooting. You know, so I like that. It is in a 9mm. It's chambered in 9mm. I believe you can get it in 40 and 45, if I remember right. I have seen the SDVE, and I think 45. I have seen it. They say that the difference between this one and the SDVE, which I've been planning to get, but I just, every time I see it, I always walk by it for some reason. I should get it. I like this one. I should get the SDVE. Is the trigger on the SDVE is better than this one, from what I've heard, even though this one has a really good trigger. On this one, the sights are better than the SDVE. That's what I've heard. I have no problem with either one. This one does have a pretty good trigger pull. Turn off that laser. And let's see here. Initial pull on the trigger. It's pretty heavy. for a striker fire gun, it is striker fire. It's a single action striker fire, but it has a heavy first pull. But if you're one of them resetters, that's a little travel almost all the way out. And then it does have a heavy trigger. I'm gonna give it that. It is a hinged trigger as well. Here you can see that it's a hinge. But I've never had a problem with this gun, period. It's pretty right on accuracy. I mean, I probably would like to change out the trigger on this one. Because it does have that long travel before it does hit a reset, but at the reset you might as well just let it go because it's right there anyways, and you got the same exact pull. That's probably the one and only thing that I think I don't like about it, is that. But it feels good. It's a straight shooter, very accurate. I can't remember why I stopped carrying this one. I think because I bought something else and started carrying that around. Oh, I bought the SIG that I showed you the video of, and which I got it on my side right now. I do like the sights. I don't know if I said it already, but it has 3 white dot sight. You can't really see there it is. Sights are squared off, so that way if you have to use your belt, you're one-handed, and you have to use your belt or your boot or something, your shoe, you can do that. So that is a nice feature on it. The grip on this thing is very, very aggressive. I mean, it's not overly aggressive, but it will stick to your hand. The back part, the back strap of it is probably a little bit more aggressive than the sides, even though the sides are more like a sandpaper-ish, smoother sandpaper-ish, and the back and the front, they're more of that pyramid type stippling in there. This gun fits my hand perfectly even without the mag, and with the mag, there's no difference. It's a flush fit mag, 16 rounds. It got the grooves up here in the front, so if you want to chamber check, you can, which I do a lot of chamber checking. The back is actually very nice. It sticks perfectly. I mean, look at that. With as weak as I am, I was able to pull it with just one hand, and it stood in there nicely. It stuck to my hand very nicely. The slide release right here, just a quick thumb sweep slide release, which I try not to use myself all that much. I'm not very much of a big slide release person, but I like to just do that, especially if I'm putting a load in the chamber. I know a gun won't go off until I pull the trigger, but there's always that one possibility, and I don't believe in taking chances, and that's just me though, being paranoid, I guess. It does have memory pads, finger memory pads up in the front on both sides. You can see I painted them black. What else can I say about this guy? Oh, the takedown is a Glock style takedown on both sides. As you can see right there. And it's very simple takedown. You just slide it forward, pull the trigger, release, boom, there it is. You got polymer recoil spring. It's a single spring polymer, which I am going to get the metal one. Just to see about reducing the recoil a bit. It has a black forged barrel. I think it's a 4.2 or 3.8. I can't remember which one it is. Basic internals. And basic slide inside. You can tell I haven't fired this thing off in a while. It's still clean. I'm gonna have to get this thing dirty. Maybe I'll do a range review on it. Let you guys see it. I probably already got roughly about 2,000 rounds through it. Roughly. I haven't taken it to the range in a good while, which I should, because I do like the way this gun does shoot. Very little recoil on it, pretty smooth. Okay, on the slide, it has the 4 metal slides on it. When you bring it in, that's all 4 of them. For some reason, everything went dim all of a sudden. But goes together really easily, just like that. And then, to rack this thing doesn't take very much pressure. I mean, heck, if I could do it, pretty much anybody could do it. If I could do from the front or the back, pretty much anybody could do it. Not that strong of a dude, especially with my hands. What else can I tell you about it? Told you about the trigger, slide release. Told you about the sights. I even threw in the holster. But anyways, Smith & Wesson SD9. It's a pretty accurate shooter, I'll tell you that. This I used to carry quite a bit. It's a great budget gun too. You could pick these up. I've seen the VE models going for about $450, right around there. I think at the time I picked this one up for like maybe $300. When I bought it. I told you people, I'm a budget gun person. I might be picking up a new gun this week or next week actually. But when I get to Vegas, I'll see about getting one of my other guns out and showing you that, and then make another video of a gun for you guys that not really a gun, but it's a less lethal, of course. Something I picked up from my grandkid. She likes going to the range with Grandpa, but she's not into guns very much. I bought her one, and it just kind of stood in the dresser drawer. She didn't want to carry it. Plus, she's also a college student, so that kind of explains a lot of things. I bought her a less lethal one, and she actually carries that one. You know, she actually does take it with her. She carries it in her backpack. You know, she loves it. You know, she hasn't had to use it yet, but I'm glad. But maybe I'll introduce you to my granddaughters. Maybe even do a range review with them if I end up spending the weekend this week in Vegas. If I spend the whole weekend there, maybe I could do a couple of videos of different guns. And by the way, this holster also is ambidextrous. You could take this off, switch it over to this side. So if you're left-handed, you know, you could just switch it over to that side, and boom, there it is on your left side. You know, right now, of course, I got it set for the right side. But it's kind of a cool little deal. The only thing is my fingers are so weak, I can't flip it like the young guys do. They flip it all the way around with no problem. Me, I can't, you know. So what I do is, when I'm using it, of course I got the laser off, I'll flip it down with my finger, because, you know, my finger's already right there. When I pull it out, it's already right there. I'll flip it down, and then just carry it up with my other hand, and you push up just enough to where it locks in. See, it won't come down. You know, even when it's not locked in, like how it is right there, it won't come down. You know, but I like to give it that little extra. Boom, there it is. You know, locked in, nice and tight. Won't go nowhere until I decide I want to put it away, which I'm about to do right now. But anyways, there it is. Smith & Wesson SD9. Give it a try. You just might like this little bad boy. It's a very, very good, very reliable gun. Which Smith & Wesson makes very good, reliable guns. As you can tell, I got a couple. I got a few. But starting to move into other territories as well. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. You know, and by the way, if you guys can, I haven't asked you guys yet. A few of my friends were telling me that I need to ask you guys to see if you guys would like to like the video and subscribe. You know, and I'm not doing this for the money, of course. I ain't got enough subscribers, and I don't think I will. I'm just doing this just to show you guys, you know, different budget options. You know, you can find these at pretty much any gun store. I mean, I've seen them at Cabela's for, you know, $300 something, $400. You know, local gun store, same thing. I've seen them there. I've seen them used for about $2 something. You know, let's say it is a single action striker and great shooting gun. You can carry it concealed. You know, just gotta make sure it's tied up against you. But yeah, I've carried it concealed. I probably maybe even do it this week. You know, decide to carry this thing around, just get back into it. I do have other holsters for it too, as well as other than this one, but I like this one. You know, it's a minimalist holster. You know, so, and it does not print at all. You know, but yeah, like and subscribe if you want, and let me know what you think of it, and even on the others that I've showed you so far, let me know what you think of them. I know I've had a few of you all left me little messages saying you liked a couple of them, especially the GX4, which I didn't bring it with me. I should have. I wanted to show you something from the range day that Ported Barrel did. When I get back home, I'll pull it out and I'll show you. I mean, it's nothing terrible, but yeah, I liked the way it shot. It was smooth, but there's just something about that I'll tell you about later on when I got it with me and I can show you. But here it is. Smith & Wesson SD9. Alright, y'all have a good one, alright? Take it easy, be safe. Make sure you got your weapon on you at all times to protect yourself, your family, you know, and don't let anybody try to take care of you, because you know what? When you only got seconds, you can't wait minutes for somebody to show up to help you. Remember that. Alright, bye-bye.